All right. Good morning. Now, this very Tuesday, 10th December 2024, I am pleased to be back on YouTube to share you the predictions for today. We are talking about the Champions League predictions, the matches playing today, and it is my honor to be serving you once again, all right? Now, before we get rolling, it is also important that you realize the reason why I was not able to post for the last few days. A question many of you have asked. And when you go through YouTube, of course, you go through my videos, you get to see plenty reasons and speculations as to why Bettor was not posting. Now, this very point, it is saddening, but I'm glad I was able to overcome the scenario. Now, I suffered a condition known as hemorrhoids, right? Hemorrhoids, the pronunciation doesn't really matter. It is a medical condition. As a result to, heavy lifting, apart from that, too much work, too much desktop work, too much sitting, and minimal. We are talking about minimal exercises that involve cardio activities. So all these contributed to a scenario known as the hemorrhoids. So luckily, the doctors were able to solve it, right? They were able to solve it. I had a quick operation and I've been healing. That is why I wasn't able to upload any video during those few days that I was not available on YouTube. But this very point, do not worry, I'm perfectly well, I'm perfectly okay, medication on point, diet on point, and of course, we are back to business, and we are going to try our very best to ensure we are winning once again. So I thank all of you for your concern. I only wish I would have gotten the opportunity to update you in time, but because the pain was too much in the earlier days, I had to take an instant break. The scenario escalated so much quick, and I had no other way of handling it rather than taking the instant break. So welcome back. I know you have missed a lot. I know we have missed the opportunity of enjoying incredible matches, but we are back and we are going to enjoy and we are going to get everything as it's supposed to be. Now, this very day, I've shared you 3 betting slips. We are just resuming activities, so there is no need for pressure. Our very first bet slip consists of 3 matches, and we have a summation of 2.2 odds. We are talking about Girona playing Liverpool, that being the first game. When you look at Liverpool this time round in the Champions League, they have won every game they have played in the Champions League so far, and their record is amazing. I want to believe they are in a position to maintain such excellent records when they are going to be playing Girona. Girona, in their last match, they played against Real Madrid, and they lost by a scoreline of 3-0. So they conceded 3 goals from Real Madrid. So factoring all these, I expect Liverpool are in a position to win at least one half. The odd is 1.24. Now, the other match we are talking about is Atalanta playing Real Madrid. So much interesting because so far, Atalanta are doing well in their respective matches they've been playing recently. The record is spectacular. They're promising, and they're also promising in the Champions League. And when we look at Real Madrid's record so far in the Champions League, it isn't what we expect from Real Madrid, who we all know are the reigning champions in the Champions League. So this game is a critical match for Real Madrid if they need to be in a position whereby their qualification to their next stage isn't at risk. Then they deserve to get some positive results out of this match. So Real Madrid versus Atalanta, I strongly believe that Real Madrid are going to try their very best to at least get a draw out of this game. So the prediction is Real Madrid win or draw. The odd is 1.541. And finally, we are talking about Shakhtar Donetsk playing Bayern Munich. An interesting game once again from the Champions League. I don't expect a clean sheet in this game. At the same time, I want to believe that Bayern Munich has the quality to go ahead and win in this very game. So it allows me to back Bayern Munich win. The odd is 1.117. So these 3 matches, you combine them, you get roughly 2.2 odds for our very first bet slip. Now, as we advance to our second bet slip, I want you to take this very moment to hit the subscription button, turn on notifications and like, because I am back. And when I say I'm back, I definitely mean I am back, right? I'm so glad that we are going to proceed flawlessly as possible, and it's going to be a smooth ride as we prepare to end the year 2024, and maybe as some of you prepare to take breaks and holidays for the festive season. So in our second bet slip, we are focusing on the game Leipzig playing Aston Villa. An interesting match once again. I'm expecting a lot from Leipzig. So far in the Champions League, they are yet to record, let me say, a win. They are yet to record some positive results. So if there is a game in which Leipzig is going to try get something positive, then this is one of the games where they have it easier, because they are playing at home and they are playing against Aston Villa, who at the moment ain't that perfect. At the moment, I can't say Aston Villa is at its peak, right? So they have the very perfect window of securing a win in this game. At the same time, the greater need for Leipzig to win contributes to me believing that Leipzig are going to score at least one goal in this game. That is why in this betting bet slip, you are able to see I think it is the combo bet. Some of you say it is a parlay bet. It is the bet builder kind of stuff for Bet365 users. So Leipzig versus Aston Villa, Leipzig over 1 goal, the odd is 1.149. At the same time, because Leipzig is going to try their very best to get at least goals in this game, it's going to be a tight match. We expect a high number of corners. So over 7.5 corners, that's an odd of 1.27. But because I wanted the odds to reach the threshold of 2.00, then we went for over 8, which is 1.37. So our second bet slip today, at this very point, we are having Leipzig over 1 goal, Leipzig versus Aston Villa over 8 corners. If it's not available in your betting bet site, then over 7.5 corners is what you consider. Second bet slip as an odd of 2.00. Now, finally, we wrap it up with a bonus selection. Burnley playing Derby County. An interesting game. There is no much to talk about in this game because it is from the England League, right? I want to believe that. And the other game is Sunderland versus Bristol, also from the England League. So Sunderland versus Bristol, we are betting on over 1.5 goals. Burnley versus Derby County, we are going for Burnley over 0.5 goals. The odd is 1.21. You sum up the odds for these two matches, you get a summation of 1.50 odds. Now, finally, as I always insist, it is important to join us inside our Telegram, because when you join us inside Telegram today, you're going to be at a better position to get further communications, and you're going to be having the standards that every must better member is expected to attain when we talk about our daily activities, okay? Finally, I know you're expecting a lot. We have joined. I'm back today, Tuesday. I resumed on Saturday. I had a lot to do, fine-tuning the stuffs and making sure that the books are okay. The systems we use every other single day are perfectly running. At this point, everything is working out smooth. And as we progress, I believe from tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and heading into the weekend, where we're going to be having the other major leagues, you are going to get a very perfect set of predictions. So I don't want you to miss that. There are many amazing predictions you have been enjoying when I was away. At the same time, this is where you deserve to be, okay? So please, if it is your first time, hit the subscription button, turn on notifications, invite your friends, and finally, let me thank you for staying tuned. I wasn't available, I wasn't there, but you are dedicated, checking up on me every other single day, and that means nothing other than love. You are an amazing family, you are wonderful, and together we're going to make it, okay? So have a perfect day. I wish you nothing but success. Any communications will be made inside our Telegram channel today. Bye-bye.